Hey, I'm Courtney Foreman from Mr. Taki's third period class, and for my project I'm going to show how baking is also using chemistry. So what I've done is I've taken some butter and melted it, but not all the way, and this is the molecule for butter. It contains oxygen and hydrogen. So then I'm going to take the butter, mix it with my little whisk here, so I got to do that. That really quick. Alright, now that that's done, very quick process, then going to take some packed brown sugar here, right here, and throw it in the bowl. It's very, very packed in there. And this is the molecule for brown sugar. It contains carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. So then I also have to mix that along with the granulated sugar, which is right here. Dump that in there with it as well. And this is the molecule for that. And that contains oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon as well. Then I need to take some salt. I'm not going to spill. And the molecule for salt looks like this, which is sodium and chlorine. Then from there, I take some vanilla extract. You don't need a lot of it. Dump that in there. And the molecule for that looks a lot like this, which contains carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, just like the brown sugar and the regular granulated sugar. So then I'll mix those together. Okay, so there's that. And then from there, I need to add in the baking soda, which molecule looks like this. Contains sodium, oxygen, carbon, and also hydrogen. So there's that. And then I also have to add 2 eggs. Do that. Always be careful when you're doing this because you might get some eggshells in there. Okay, there's that. And I have to mix that in. Alright, make sure you mix it in all the way because unmixed eggs are not good for anyone. Okay. And then from there, going to add in the flour and the chocolate chips. The molecule for the flour looks like this. It contains carbon, oxygen, and hydrogen. And then the molecule for the chocolate looks like this. It contains carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, and oxygen. So I have to add all this in, then I gotta mix it up. and that is how you make the dough. And the dough right now, the cookies, look like this. They look kind of liquidy, kind of goopy, but that's part of the physical change that it goes through. It goes from this to the cookies that we're all used to seeing and eating. And I'm about to make those. Need to get a spoon. So you just kind of plop them on here. And then we will put them in the oven. And they're only going to be in there for 10 minutes. And then the heat from the oven will cause a chemical change, which will change them from a liquidy kind of goop to the solid cookie that you see. Thanks. Alright, so now the cookies are ready to be taken out of the oven. So this is what they look like as soon as they are done. Like that. They're not perfect circles, but they work. Okay. So the cookies went through both a physical and also chemical change. The physical change is what you see right here. It went from being kind of goopy to this solid cookie. And the chemical change was caused by the heat that was used to cause the physical change. And that is how cookies are using chemistry.